It's Jasmine here, and I know this what happened, okay? I'm going to be starting a new playlist of different things. One of them is just going to be paranormal games, and guess what? Oh my gosh! One of them is going to be scary paranormal games, which tomorrow my cousin Riley is coming over, and we're going to play some games, and I'm going to show you guys us playing the game. So right now, this playlist, I'm gonna put this video on the playlist. Scary stories. So yeah, let's get right on it. I'm gonna go on to a website I like. Ow. My finger is being a meanie. For different scary stories, I'll be doing legends, games, and I will be doing creepypasta. You know what? I'll show you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so thank you. Okay, fun. This one's going to go with urban legends. You want to hurry up? Come on, come on now. Let me see this legend. Let me see this legend. Let me see this legend. Okay. So the first urban legend I'm gonna do for my on my whole channel is called Babysitter. Now I think I have a movie in here that the movie was based off the story. I can't find it. Well, I can't find it, but it's called When a Stranger Calls. Anyway, the babysitter story is a scary story based on an urban legend about a teenage girl who is babysitting for 3 children one night when she received a creepy phone call from a strange man. It was also known as the babysitter and the man upstairs. A version of this tale appeared in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So, shall we begin? You know, it's night. It's actually 7:49 p.m. where I am right now, so I hate the heart. I can lose the heart. Give him a knife and kill her. There we go. Okay. There was a young girl who was in need of a job. She was able to find work as a babysitter for a couple who lived in a large, isolated old house. They were going out to see a movie that night and left the teenage babysitter in charge of their 3 young children. The babysitter put the children to bed when it got late, and then went downstairs to watch some television. She was just getting comfortable when she heard the phone ringing. That's nice. Like you're getting comfortable, you know, you're just like, okay, children are in bed, they're actually being pretty good. Let's just, sit down, watch some TV. And the phone's ringing. When she answered it, all she heard was heavy breathing, followed by a man's voice asking, "Have you checked in the children?" Okay, I'm gonna impersonate her real quick. Okay, so, oh, the phone's ringing. Hello? End scene. Okay, so that's just creepy. The babysitter freaked out. She hung up the phone, trying to convince herself that it was just someone playing a practical joke on her. No, honey. You should know that people do. I know people do this kind of thing, but No, honey. That wasn't what it was. Okay. She went back to watching television, but about 15 minutes later, the phone rang again. She picked it up and received the receiver and heard hysterical laughter from the other end of the line. And the same voice asked, "Why haven't you checked on the children?" The visitor slammed down the phone. The poor girl was frightened out of her wits and immediately called the police. See, I know this story. I love this story. Well, I think it's crazy as heck, but I like the story. I think it's a pretty good story. You know, it's good to tell around a campfire or just like, it's cool. Just tell at night. You just freak your friends out. And like, wow. The question is, he's such an idiotic criminal. Why would you keep telling her to check on the children if you're up there trying to kill him? She'll go and catch you and call the dang police. Dummy. How to get away? That's how not to get away with murder. I'm already home. I can't go home. I'm sorry. So, the poor girl was frightened out of her wits and immediately called the police. The operator at the police station told the babysitter that if the man called again, she should try to keep him talking. That would give the police time to trace the call. So, usually how people do that, they try to at least keep you, if they have to trace the call, they have to at least try to get you out of, like, they have to try to have you keep that person on the line for at least 1 minute. That's how long it's not a lot of time, because that's how long they at least need to trace the caller. That's really, I mean, it's at least, yeah. Anyway. Okay. A few minutes later, the phone rang a third time, and when the babysitter answered it, she heard the heavy breathing again. The voice on the line said, "You should really check on the children." The babysitter listened to him, laughing hysterically for a long time. She hung up the phone again, and almost immediately it rang again. This time it was the operator. What?
Who are you talking to?
I'm live!
I know you're alive. I'm alive too.
I said I'm broadcasting.
I'm broadcasting too. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean. You know broadcasting? Being from a live audience? No one! I'm using my computer with a
Terrify people?
I'm talking about different kinds of music I like. I am. And I can't be out here for a long time. Or I'll lose all my views. Views. All the people that are watching are going to leave. I need my society. I am so sorry about that, guys. So, this time it was the operator from the police station who yelled, "Get out of the house right now." The calls are coming from upstairs, from the upstairs phone. Lisa dropped the phone. In shock, suddenly she heard heavy footsteps walking down the stairs. Without pausing for a second, she ran out of the house as fast as her legs could carry her. Just as she closed the front door behind her, a man's hand slammed against the glass. She screamed and ran out into the street as the police car was pulling up outside. The police searched the house and found the two children. Catch that? Catch that? Go back to the beginning. The story is based on an urban legend about a teenage girl who was babysitting 3 children. The police and at the end it says the police searched the house and found the 2 children. upstairs hiding in a closet crying uncontrollably in the parents' bedroom. They found a bloody axe lying on the floor next to the phone, next to the upstairs phone. The back window was wide open and the curtains were blowing in the breeze. There was no sign of the madman who made the phone calls. He had escaped into the night. When the police arrived and managed to interrupt his horrible plan to kill the two children and the poor babysitter. Okay, so I'm really reading through the comments. Someone said the reason there's only two children at the end is because the guy, they found a bloody axe for a reason. Really? Okay, so that was The Babysitter. If you guys want any more videos like this, please leave a thumbs up, comment if you have any suggestions of suggestions of stories I should do in my next video. Comment down below. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, let's try to get this video to 100 likes. Yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.